And I've come hard to a tumultuous reception. I think obviously it's two-tiered. A welcome back to the side who did marvellously well in Yugoslavia. And a very special welcome back, of course, to John Robertson. There he is, the prodigal return. 750,000 pounds worth, so we are told. And the wee man is back, I think, to a place he ought never to have left in the first place. And there's Tosh McKinlay, obviously representing a total of almost £1 million has been spent by Wallace Bertha in bringing new talent to this club. And there is the full Hearts team today. I'm sure many of these players were really put to the test, not just in the game the other night, but in that long, harrowing, tiring journey, which I experienced as well. Another return, the return this time of that highly talented player, Mark Wolves. Was the last time, in fact, I saw him playing at Tynecastle. He was absolutely superb. There is a full Rangers side, still suffering, of course, from crucial injuries. Woods and goals, still apparently maybe a couple of weeks yet before he's fully fit, hasn't started training yet. There's the new man, Kevin McDonald, the Highlander who went straight down to English football, Leicester, back to Liverpool, and now, at the moment, on a temporary contract with Rangers. David Syme, the referee, Will Kent face. Now, it really should be a marvellous game this afternoon. There's certainly a superb atmosphere. Hearts G'd up by their unprecedented European triumph. And Rangers desperately in need of points to stay in front. Usually a very hard physical encounter this, and Rangers win a corner kick in exactly 12 seconds. And undoubtedly Davy Cooper will try to make this swing in, which he does. Just tipped away there, and Gary Mackay to Kenny Black. Now Robertson, his first touch to the ball. To loud acclamation. Kidd. John Brown coming away with this. Just beyond Cooper. Galloway. McKinlay, the new man, in action immediately. Not a bad ball, but Brown is there now. Hart with the pressure. Well away by McDonald. There's Cooper. It's all been very hectic. Now Walters beautifully brought that down. Run there by Stevens. Yes, he was held back. It's the free kick. Cahoon could see the danger and gave him an arm. This is to McDonald. Ian Ferguson has and Stevens been attacking on the right. Richard Goff. This slice of that and a bit of pushing by Drinkle. Free kick. There will be absolutely no use complaining to David Syme about anything in this game. There's some time and effort. Stevens. Walters. Beautiful ball. Good play by Rangers. Drinkle. Losing well out on that. Now Ferguson. Stevens at the back. Drinkle. No, that was a very ambitious shot indeed. He had players inside him in much better positions. You could see here, there was a little gap, but look at Wilkins in that edge of the box. McKinlay, who is very, very good coming forward. He's good cut by Galloway, but he seemed to do a bit of climbing according to the referee. And I think Galloway, again, the use of the tongue, which is always the most stupid of all the offences, dissent. I'll tell you what, Davy Stein has got the most dramatic facial gestures, too well as an excellent Macbeth, I think. Straight to McPherson. Donald. On the outside now, Ferguson. Black goes with him. Good play by Rangers. Drinkle. McPherson. And Rangers at the moment playing very good football indeed. This time Stevens driving it forward. Drinkle not quite getting the control necessary. Brown. A little bit of a tangle. Ferguson tries to go in, but pushes. Driving it straight towards Goff. McDonald, a little bit slow going for that. There's Brown to Cooper. First time we've seen David Cooper. With no freedom at all. Looking for Drinkle. That is a very slack ball, I would have thought. Don't. McDonald. Drinkle. McDonald on the far side. Ferguson with a very good jump, and that is the most careless tackle. That will certainly be a booking. No, well, that surprises me. Very surprised the name didn't go in the book. But it's challenged by Cooper. And now the chase. Goff. That's almost weighted well. Cahern drove Richard Goff out of position. Galloway. Oh, that terrible finish. Very neatly constructed move in midfield by John Cahern. Butcher watching that very carefully, playing safe. Brown, that might be a corner kick now, saved by Butcher. Massive Rangers support in the background. Kidd. The long one. This must be a chance. It is. Galloway. The man who scored that vital goal on Wednesday gets it again. The Rangers defense extremely nervous the way they tried to cope with that. And in he went. Not the tidiest of finishes, but it nestles in the net. Ferguson. Just got that away. Here's Brown. Wilkins. Again playing it short. Walters can't get there. Kidd. Butcher to Cooper. Again his pass goes astray. Well, that was a heavy one. That's the way it went. Winkle is up. Here's Ferguson to Stevens. To Walters. Too much. Exactly half an hour gone. Hearts in the lead. Black. Well, a silly challenge there, and it's getting very angry and tempestuous. Every time we'll have to step in and calm things down. Well, this is the challenge that went on there, and referee giving a free kick to Hart. They're still not clearing the lines at all well. No free kick. Here's Walters, and neither Walters nor Brinkle are making any impression at all on this Hearts defence now. Mark you, they're not getting the very best of service. Highly prolific. Like that, going straight to the Hearts player. Free kick. David Person. Offside. And there is Richard Gough. Oh, taking an eternity about that. And that was a tackle. Really was. And the referee is going for Galloway. So Galloway will be sent off. Hearts are reduced to 10 men. Alec MacDonald is incensed by that, but the referee was right on the spot. Well, this is what it was all about. Richard Gough juggled with it, and Galloway came roaring in, and the referee booked him, and off he goes. Porto Rangers. Here's Ferguson. Just gets rid of that. Now Brown. MacDonald. It's getting very, very nasty. Cooper will be booked, and that, really, I cannot understand why anybody after a sending off of that kind would attempt to tackle from the rear. Right at that moment. The flag is down, he's bound to be booked. Away went. And the Cahoon brought down there by Cooper in a most ungainly fashion. Butcher goes for that. Brown, Stevens. That's a So the Rangers Mackay. Beautiful play by Hart. No, Goff. Free kick. And that Rangers defence, nevertheless, was very shaky. Beyond everybody and taken away by Ferguson. Beautiful play by Ferguson. Trying to find Brown. Cooper drag back. Free kick. Oh, beautifully saved from Brown. Very good effort by the defender. And it seems more likely that a defender coming in like that would give Rangers a better opportunity for scoring than the front men. Kinley didn't quite get there. It's played by Wilkins. Just played it on there to Whittaker. I think there'll be a booking for Walters for that tackle. And they needn't protest about it. This is now turning into a very ugly game indeed. Oh, one day, so a Rangers scarf there in Gorgie Road doesn't look too good for this side at the moment. It should be very shortly getting his half-time cup of tea, though. Took off. And there goes the half-time whistle. Well, unfortunately, I have to say, it's a game that left a bad taste in the mouth, to be perfectly honest with you. Some of the fouls were really both vicious and stupid. And sometimes the stupidly vicious fouls are the worst of all. They realise in the kind of atmosphere we've been having that bookings are going to occur. There's been a sending off, and still some of the play went on rather really very badly indeed. And now Hearts going with that only goal by Galloway. What a man for just being in the right spot at the right time, as he was there. And then spoiling his afternoon, booked twice. The second time for that foul on Richard Goff. And off they go with Hearts nevertheless in that lead that still might be vital, even though they're down to 10 men. Well, John Robinson starts the game, and having had 45 minutes to look at Scottish football again, I'm wondering, was beginning to wonder if he's done the right thing coming back in terms of some of the sheer physical side of this game. Kinley, it's a useful ball. And once again, Brown gets it. That was a better 1-2. Brown, off he goes, and Walters seems to take his eye off that. And the two front men for Rangers have done virtually nothing. Here's Walters now. Rangers got the free kick. They'll push in the big men now. Butcher, Goff. Cooper is there. There's Butcher. Oh, no strength to that whatsoever. And he's annoyed with himself, because very rarely does he get that kind of freedom when he's in the visitors' penalty box. Look at this. Now, beautifully flighted, and Butcher had the freedom of the goal mouth. Certainly somebody came out of the back, but that really ought not to have put him off. Look for a 1-2 for Drinkle, who's far too slow, to be honest. Now Richard Gough to Walters. McKinley goes with them. McDonald does well to get that over. Just away. Now Brown. Wilkins very slow now. This is a good counter-attack by Hearts. Robertson on the far side, and Butcher tries to get that tackle in. Oh, good save by Walker. Excellent save. Now Wilkins. That was the counter-attack. And driven in well. Walker doing exceptionally well to keep that down now. On comes Andy Gray. McDonald has gone off. And John Robertson, I think, having come back into this fiery game, finding it a little bit too much, but he's come back, off he goes. And this is Ian Ferguson. Fresh pair of legs to Gray. And it goes to Walters, and that is the weakest of finishes. Well, Rangers finishing has been like this all afternoon. Look at this. Far too close to the goalkeeper, who was in a very good position, Mark. You're making it difficult. Gallant display by Hearts in the second half. I think Walters will be booked, and if he is, he'll be sent off. He's off. That was a preposterous foul. It was bound to happen. Across he went. Yes, he went across him. Go down to 10 men each. Off to Stevens. I think he was trying a shot at goal. He was way off. That's a run forward, Whittaker. Ooh! That was a lack of understanding there just for a second. Look at this. And Henry Smith, that's one of the best saves he's made all afternoon. Oh, Ferguson is through, he must score. He has, it's 2-0. A blunder between a goalkeeper and Butcher, and that is 2-0. Forward it went. After that collision, and Ferguson perhaps the easiest goal he's ever had to score. Stevens and Ferguson. Andy Gray is up, and still they can't put it away, and I think that's a corner kick. Butcher to Ferguson. Upton fought well for everything. This is the other Ferguson. Richard Gough is there. Stevens in the middle. And there goes the final whistle. Hearts have done it. A remarkable victory in an astonishing game. The sportsmanship was a million miles away, I regret to say. But Rangers met a courageous side today, reduced to 10 men initially. And with the support behind them and the backs to the wall in the second half, they eventually fought through for 2 thoroughly deserved points.
John, you've been out of touch league.